you heard of multiple sclerosis? Do you know much about the disease? Have you ever wondered what it's like for someone living with this chronic degenerative illness? Hi, my name's Kat, and I've been living with MS for over 40 years. I have good days and bad days, as you'd expect. And there are many things that I can no longer do. Last year was not a particularly good year, but there were still a lot of positive things happening. Instead of focusing on the things I can no longer do, what I want for this year is to think about the things I still can do. I've always been a creative type and have tried many different things. My first love, if you like, was patchwork quilting, and I've been doing that for over 40 years. This is one of my quilts that I was lucky enough to have published. I also wrote patterns for a national quilt magazine and had a few of those published, which was a thrill. I do collage, or try. This is one of my little collage books where I was just trying out different bits and pieces, painted papers, doodled and drawn on, and added them all in one little book. I write poetry and haiku, and have been lucky enough to have a few published, which was also a big thrill. This is one of my favourites. There's another one that's quite relevant. I actually like doing the little drawings as much as I like writing the haiku. I tried my hand at neurographic art and doodling, so there's one of those. And there's another one. They're actually playing cards that I've used to back them up. I make all kinds of things like this little box with some collage fabric on the outside, and all the fabric is my hand-dyed stuff. I've make little books with collage bits and pieces in them. And at one stage in my MS journey, a few years ago, my brain forgot how to write, so I even developed my own language, which I called Stonic, and it is based on runes. I had some printed on fabric, so that's what the language looks like, and that's a piece of the fabric. So that's a few of the things that I get up to when my MS means I can't do much else. My plan for this channel is not monetization and making money from it. It's more to keep a record of what's happening with my MS, and maybe all the creative stuff that I get up to. As you can see, one of the main symptoms of my MS at the moment are these spasms, which can make it tricky at times, but I'll persevere. And even when it is tricky, I could just pretend I'm waving to someone. So, hello to all you out there, if anyone indeed is watching this. And I hope that you will come again. I thought for my next video, I may explain some of my MS journey and why it took 21 years from my first attack to when I was finally diagnosed. That's it for the moment, so bye and hope to see you again.